Alright, welcome back. This is Timmy.
And this is Tommy.
And the Timmy N Tommy
Film Review Show. And you've just seen Flags of Our Fathers.
Yes.
What do you think?
Flags of Yes.
Flags of what? Oh. Shite.
Frappy poo.
Frappy poo. You don't like it?
No, I was all ready for a war film. I love war films. I love war films about actual American events. And in fact, it could be any war. You know, how old, if they're using bayonets or knives or rocks or whatever, that's cool. I love these movies. And Clint Eastwood let me down. This was not a movie about war, nor did it have any scenes of action in it whatsoever. The most dramatic scene in it is the actual digital effects of the rock flashing and breaking boats down. But
well, they did have the invasion.
yeah, and that was cool. Yeah. But the movie wasn't about that. The movie was about how we, as a nation, sell war. That was it. It was a big nicotine patch for America, is what it was.
Pretty much. It's not a great film. It got nominated for some Academy Awards. It probably shouldn't have. But Clint Eastwood let me down as well. When I first started seeing the film, I was like, badass. This is a film. This is like, this is like Saving Private Ryan, but it's for the invasion of Iwo Jima, not invasion of Normandy. This is what is. I was pumped. I was like, yes. But then we went to the future, and I'm like, whoa, wait, go back to the war. I want to see the battle.
I want to see the war.
And then it sort of did a fade to white, and it went back to the war, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then we went back to the future, and I'm just like, wait a minute, and it did that several times.
It tricked everyone, and like when I was a kid, my mom, like when you learn the meanings of words like cat people, when I learned cat people, my mom said we're going over to a cat person's house, and I thought that was so cool until I realized that's not a cat person, that's a cat liker, and that's what this movie did to me. It was just like, oh, a war film. Yes. It's not a war film. No, it's a sappy fucking Michael Bay film. Not Michael Bay, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore, yeah.
Michael Moore film.
And I'm surprised that Clint Eastwood got away with this film
because he's been putting out some fluff lately.
I know, because it seems like we live in a day and age where everybody's very patriotic, and maybe some of that patriotism has died down since we're 6 years away from 9/11. However, this film really talks bad about America and what went on during World War II. And it's an accurate portrayal of history. Don't get me wrong, but I'm surprised Clint Eastwood didn't get a lot of out for this movie.
Right. I think it's because it was Clint Eastwood.
Probably. Clint Eastwood. Yeah, he could probably get away with a lot.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. But yeah, he definitely shouldn't have got away with this. I mean, yeah, there's infactual errors about that. There's infactual errors about everything in history. History is written by the winners, not the losers.
Exactly.
So, it just seemed unnecessary for me.
Now, the actors involved, I could have done. I don't know what the guy's name is, but he is the one who ended up. He got all the business cards from all these different sales companies.
Yeah, the young one.
Yeah, the young one. I could have done without him. He just seemed a little too.
Honestly, I could have done without any of them.
I liked Brian Felipe. I liked how he did his character.
I don't. I thought that any three people that they could have picked off the street could have played their parts. That at the very end, when I saw the true faces of the real guys, I was like, wow, they're really close. So I think they were picked
for their
aesthetic
look.
value. Yeah.
I do agree that you probably could have chosen anyone to do these roles. However, I do think that Ryan Felipe was the best one. He can pretty much pull off any character he does.
Yeah.
But Flags of Our Fathers, I know what Clint Eastwood was trying to do with all the flashbacks, and okay, now we're in the future, now we're in the past, now we're in the future, now we're in the past, and it just frustrated me though, because the moment you get into what's going on, that's the second that Clint Eastwood takes you back to the future, and it's frustrating. It's sort of clever. I know where he was going. However, it didn't work.
It's a big tease.
Yeah, it gets frustrating after a while instead of actually enjoying the film, and it becomes distracting.
Yes, it does. I would see it on Channel 6 once, and then I will never watch that again. honestly, there is 15 minutes of good footage in the movie.
Yeah, and it's at the beginning when they were actually having being in the war.
Yeah, I would cut all that scene together and make me a nice 20-minute short.
Yeah. I would watch this. You have to watch this film once. You have to watch it once to see what's going on. But then that's it. I would never watch it again.
Yeah. Well, unless you like seeing Clint Eastwood piss on America.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to see Letters from Iwo Jima though.
That's one I'm looking forward to too.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I'm looking forward to watching that.
You can revindicate yourself, Clint.
Maybe.
You call us.
But again,
disagree.
But again, I'm surprised he's getting away with this because Letters from Iwo Jima is what's that word? Humanizing, I guess. Humanizing the enemy.
It's humanizing the enemy or dehumanizing?
No, dehumanizing is the one term, but there's another one where you. I don't know.
And you're Mr. Terms.
I am.
That's all right. We'll let it go.
Yeah.
You write to us.
Monster, no.
You write to us on MySpace
Yeah.
at Timmy and Tommy, and we've actually put a lot of work into the site, and we love reading your emails, good ones and bad ones. We will post your comment on there, no HTML.
Yes.
Keep it clean, and we love arguments.
We do. So
tell us what you think. Give a shout out to your moms, whatever you want there.
Whatever you want.
All right, there's our review.
Yeah.
I am Timmy.
And my name is Tommy.
And this is the Timmy and Tommy
Film Review Show. Good night.